Okay, Shalom. This is the brother Yahweh from the member of YSO. I want to foremost start off by giving all honors and praises and glories to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Makakodash. Okay, double honors to the apostle of GMS, Great Millstone, the brothers out there that are willing to keep teaching them brothers around the four corners of the earth. Now, today's video lesson is going to be about my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, right? Because in this time that we're living in, you got some people waking up knowing who they are. You got some people knowing that Esau's system is about to break down. And then not only that, you have others that are still sleeping, right? That are still talking about how God is good, this and that, okay? And I want to get Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. For my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. So that scripture right there, where it says, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. Since the 2/3 of our people since they have rejected the knowledge of Yahweh Shema Shai, Yahweh Shema Shai is going to reject you. Okay, if you're not out there on the highways and byways, if you're not out there pushing His truth, the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai is going to reject you Himself. Okay, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children. Right. So since the 2/3 have forgot the knowledge, Yahweh Shema Shai is also going to forget you niggas. Okay. This is Jeremiah. This is Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 22. For my people is foolish, they have not known me. They are sottish children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. Okay? And I'm about to pull that up in the blue letter. Blue letter. And that word sottish means stupid. Okay? And the word foolish means like a fool. Okay? In Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 22, I'm about to pull that up. No, wait. How do I? Let me see. Shalakia. Oh, 4 verse 22. Okay, so I'm gonna reread that again. This is Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 22. For my people is foolish; they have not known me. They are sottish children, and they have none understanding. Why don't they have no understanding? Why? Because they're out there sacrificing unto devils, right? They want to commit adultery and do all this fornication, right? And then it says they are wise to do evil. Why are they wise to do evil? Why? Because they don't have the understanding of Yahweh Shema Shah. Okay. And then it says, but to do good they have no knowledge. Okay. And that word sottish. That word sottish means. What is it?
Sottish.
Hold on, Shalakia. Search. Damn. Shalaki, I gotta. But the word sottish means stupid, okay? And a foolish person is stupid. Alright. This is Baruch. I'm about to go to the Apocrypha. Let me see if I can pull that up on my phone real quick. The word sottish. Because there's something wrong. Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 22. But this is Baruch chapter 1, verse 17. For we have sinned before Yahweh and disobeyed him, and have not hearkened unto the voice of Yahweh Shema Shai, our power, to walk in the commandments that he gave us, that that he gave us openly, right? So it says we have sinned against Yahweh Shema Shah, right? Because if you go to Judges, the second chapter and the third chapter, it talks about how we sinned against Yahweh Shema Shah, how we did evil, okay? And then it said that we disobeyed him. Why did we disobey him? Why? Because we started sacrificing unto these devils. We started sacrificing unto idols. We wanted to do our own thing and not listen towards Yahweh Shema Shah. Okay? And this is verse 19. Since the day that Yahweh Shema Shah brought our forefathers out of the land of Egypt unto this present day, we have been disobedient unto Yahweh Shema Shah our power, and we have been neglecting and not hearing his voice. Shalakia. I'm gonna read that again. Since this is Baruch chapter 1 verse 19, since the day that Yahweh Shema Shah brought our forefathers out of the land of Egypt unto this present day, we have been disobedient unto Yahweh Shema Shah our power, and we have been negligent and not hearing his voice. And this is verse 20. Wherefore the evils cleave unto us, and the curse which Yahweh appointed by Moses his servant at the time that he brought our fathers out of the land of Egypt, to give us a land that followeth with milk and honey, like as it is to see this day. Okay, so we was being disobedient towards Yahweh Shema Shah. We wanted to do other things. Okay, this is verse 22. But every man followed the imagination of his own wicked mind, to serve strange gods and to do evil in the sight of Yahweh Shema Shah. Right? So it says, but every man followed the imagination of his own wicked mind, meaning in that we started doing other things that we had no business to do. Okay? This is Baruch chapter 2. This is Baruch chapter 2, verse 28. As thou spakest by the servant Moses in the day when thou didst command him to write thy law before the children of Israel, saying, if ye will not hear my voice, surely this very great multitude shall be turned into a small number among the nations, where I will scatter them. Right? So we were scattered. Okay? And then this is verse 30. For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people, but in the land of their captivities they shall remember themselves. Right? So we were a stiff-necked people, right? And meaning that we wanted to do other things, right? We didn't want to listen towards Yahweh Shema Shah. Okay, and this is Baruch chapter 3, verse 27. Those did not Yahweh choose, neither gave he the way of knowledge unto them, but they were destroyed because they had no wisdom, and perished through their own foolishness. Right? Like I said, so if you're not out there on the highways and byways doing the will of Yahweh Shema Shah, you will be perished away, right? You will be destroyed. Okay? Because of why? Because of your own foolishness that you're doing and committing. Okay? There should be one more. Oh, and then Baruch chapter 4, verse 6. You were sold to the nations not for your destruction, but because ye moved the Most High to wrath. And that word wrath means anger, right? And you were delivered unto the enemies. And who was the enemies? The so-called white man, Esau. Okay? This is verse 7. For ye provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils, and not to the Most High. All right? Ye have forgotten the everlasting power, which is who Yahweh Shema Shai, that brought you up, and ye have grieved Jerusalem that nursed you. So we have forgotten about Yahweh Shema Shai, right? And then it says, for ye provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils, right? Because in this world that we're living in, you got people out here sacrificing to devils. You got people out here worshiping Halloween, Christmas. You got people doing all these pagan holidays, right? Okay. This should be. Let me get one more scripture. This is verse 15. For he hath brought a nation upon them from far, a shameless nation, and of a strange language, who neither reverence old men nor pity child. Right? And that strange language, Shalakia, a Shalakia, for he hath brought a nation upon them from far, a shameless nation, and of a strange language, which is who Esau, right? Because Esau speaks a weird language. Okay? But I hope this video was edifying. Brothers out there, keep teaching, keep preaching. No matter what, do not give up on yourselves. And with that, shalom.